Hey everyone, good Wednesday morning to you all. The Wednesday before Christmas, the week and a half before we kick off 2017. It is my favorite time of year and I wanted you to know about it. But besides that, I wanted to share a message with you that resonated very, very deeply with me, and it created my own aha moment. And I thought that this was worth sharing with the people that I love and the people that are around me. And it comes from a quote that I was reading. Because I'm always, me personally, in my entrepreneur life and my personal life, I always am learning and I'm always implementing, even though there's small action steps that I take, but it's implementation. I have to implement on something that I've learned. And I ran by this quote as I was reading, and sometimes I'm sure you've felt this way yourself, or you've experienced this yourself, where you were reading something and all of a sudden you read something that was so impactful that when you're continuing to read, the last thing you're still thinking about is what you just read. And then you stop, and that's what happened to me. I read this quote, and I was reading a business book. I'm not too sure what it was. And I read this quote and I kept reading, but I kept thinking about that quote. So I had to stop and think about it. And here's what the quote said. It said, "The greatest accomplishment in my life is yet to come." And when I read that, I stopped and I started thinking about it in a more deeper way. And I realized how much of a true statement it was, especially for me in my life. Because I was thinking, yes, we create our accomplishments. We have accomplishments that we always go through. But if you are continuing to grow in your mindset and in your experiences, you're also setting new milestones. And as you are setting these new milestones, you're also creating new accomplishments. And you're achieving greater accomplishments. So for me to think that I've created the greatest accomplishment in my life is really cutting myself short. And I think you're going to be doing the same thing for you if you think that way. So I highly suggest and recommend that you take that quote and think about it in your life and how it resonates in your life. Because let me tell you, if you are learning and you are implementing, you are growing. And when you are growing, you're setting new milestones for yourself. And when you're setting new milestones for yourself, you're breaking through these milestones. And you're creating and you're generating and you're doing these great accomplishments over and over and over, but at a higher level. So always think about that as your accomplishment is yet to come. Don't let anybody stand in your way. And with that being said, I wanted to leave you with a short message as well, and something that I always live by, and I always say, always look good, because you never know who's paying attention to you. Always do good, because God up there is watching you, and you will feel good. With that said, I'm wishing you all a very Merry Christmas, a very happy, healthy, and prosperous 2017 to come. And I'm wishing and hoping that you break through every obstacle that's in your way and not have fear of creating and generating your greatest accomplishment that is yet to always be coming. So with that said, thank you for watching, folks. This is Ray Warda. I really wish you a wonderful day. Have a great one. And be extraordinary always. Take care, folks.